This is now my third take doing this. The first take, my computer blue screened after 10 minutes. The second take, I forgot to open my mic software, so therefore my mic wasn't configured properly and it sounded terrible. So I'm gonna repeat all the jokes that I started the other 2 takes with because I want those in the video. Yeah, so I made a joke first about me being a productive member of society, but now that it's already 10:15 because this is my third take. Oh, 10:16 now. Yeah, it's kind of late. I have class in 2 hours, which means I need to finish recording this, edit it, upload it, tag it, make it public, shower, eat, and then get to class on time. And I can't be late to this class. So yeah, okay, we gotta get right into the questions here. Brooke asks, who is your favorite person in the world? And I would say you. Brooke is my girlfriend, if you didn't know. So yeah, favorite eye color? Green eyes are pretty cool. Would you break up with me for Elon Musk? Maybe. I don't know. It depends how much money he has and how many rockets he can show me. You know, just, rockets. Time Dio asks, can you dab for us? Jake asks, how's college been so far? College has been fine. I'm in 4 classes, 14 credits, which is pretty standard for freshmen. First semester especially. 2 of them are like brand new classes, like Eco 1 and Stat are new, but CS, which is like some C/C++, and Linux, and then linear algebra isn't that new. Top 3 favorite songs. We're gonna go with the Fidget Spinner song, we're gonna go with the Pokemon Go song, and we're gonna go with Turn Down for What. Yeah. Are you gonna do a Q&A? That is my question. I am Kirby Bit. Thank you. Favorite XKCD. So my favorite XKCD is probably the Snapple one, where it's like a tin apple, right? So SN is like the atomic abbreviation for tin. So someone asks like, can I get a Snapple, right? But then they of course they mean the drink, but someone hands them like an apple that's made out of tin and they bite into it and it like rips their face apart. When did you start actually grinding high pixel levels, and do you grind and do you still grind with the 200 level heads? So I think like, I didn't really grind, but I started using boosters because that was just much more time efficient. Like I don't want to sit there playing old games, but I still did do a little questing. Like I used to quest in Skywars and Cops and Crimson Arcade, but besides that, I like didn't really do that. And I started, when was my first booster? It's like just when Auto Tip was coming out. So maybe February 2015, I want to say. Something like that, or 2016? No, I think it's 2015. I think it must be 2015. Someone asked why? Because I want to do a Q&A. You own a company or YouTube channel with 100,000 subs, an RTX 2080. Okay, you forgot the TI, and this is now my 3rd time reading it, so it makes me even more mad. Can you make your mods for Block Game? You make mods for Block Game. How did you get a girlfriend? Okay, so the trick was, right, so there's like different layers of society, right? You have like the nerd zone, which is all the way up here, and there's like the social zone below it. So what I did is I stopped like coding for a while. I stopped like doing YouTube. Hence why my channel wasn't active, so I could bring myself just down, like, so I was at the edge of the nerd and social zone, and I was like just there, so I was just in the social zone, got a girlfriend, and now I'm slowly bringing it back up into the nerd zone, but like I'm bringing my girlfriends with me, right? But if I stayed in the nerd zone the whole time, I wouldn't have been able to acquire one. Jack asks how, and I say with my voice and with Twitter. Good reply. How did you start coding, and what was the best mod you made so far? Oh, he asked why. If you didn't know, I'm like heavily dyslexic and I like can't read. So like I was genuinely trying to read that and I read it wrong. Okay, so basically if you go back to my Q&A from like 3 years ago, there's a better explanation simply because I remember it better. But like I started coding in MCP because I wanted to like code stuff because it was fun. Actually, I think like one of the major inspirations was like Mumbo Jumbo's series where he started making like weird Minecraft mods. Yeah, there's that. Also, my cousin from MIT was like, yo, you need to get into coding. His name's also Mitch. Shout out to you, Mitch. You know who you are if you're watching, but there's no way you're ever going to watch this video. And please don't. Yeah, I don't need my family watching my videos. Yeah, best mod I made so far. So the best mod that I personally made is probably Thanos mod, because I just love the way it looks, and it was so satisfying seeing like everything come together, because it was the culmination of like math from multiple different classes like all coming together and being like, we can do this. We know how to do planes and stuff and interpolation and all that. So yeah. Gonna have an alt account? If you have any, that's a side question. No, you can't. My company actually has 2 alts, child labor #1 and child labor #2. So if you see them, it's probably someone in my company testing something, or it's my girlfriend, one of the 2. Who inspired you to start YouTube? So Believe it or not, I started in 2013 if you go to the channel date, but didn't upload it on it for a while, like from 2014 on because I'd given up. But 2013, my neighbor, CJ, shout out to you, CJ, he had a server called Buttercraft and we would record on it together. And yeah, it didn't get far. It got to like 300 subs. How did it feel when you got your first sub? I think it was me. Like I'm pretty sure it would have been me like going onto my mob's account, or it would have been CJ on his account, and like we like gave each other like 10 subs to start. And we're like, yay, and then we forced everyone who joined the server to sub to us. Yeah. Yes or no? Yes, why not? Yes. No. XD. Great things. Can you create a mod that is like Toggle Skywars Debug was? Nope. Because reach cannot be accurately measured from the client side, or really server. What is your favorite memory session, most significant event of your life? The most significant event of my life is probably my birth. That was very significant. It was my favorite memory. Probably hitting 100,000 was like one of the most epic things I'd ever seen in my life. Like I know everyone says they never think they made it, but I was like, I still don't think like I'm worthy of this. Like, I'm not Captain America. I can't wield Mjolnir, but like, yeah, somehow my like terrible code and like bad jokes and like monotone voice have gotten me this far. So yeah. How was your first week at college? A week was pretty good. Also known as silly week here at my school, but yeah, it was pretty fun. Teach us the basics of making Minecraft client. Not really something that I am capable of doing. Like, I can code it, but I don't think I'm like that good of an instructor to be able to teach other people, and also I don't really have the patience to like go through and start from the ground up right now, but I might in the future. I don't know. How long is your pet turtle? I actually did have a pet turtle. It was actually a tortoise, not a turtle. His name was Timmy. Had him for probably about a year, and then we gave him off to a friend. What's the feeling like when you create a mod that works? Well, first of all, that never happens on the first time. Like, literally never. Like, nothing in code like ever fully works on the first time, but like once you get it going and it actually works, it's like so nice being like, I had this idea and I put like hours and hours and hours into like telling the computer what to do, and then eventually it just like it did it. Shower door. Yeah, I actually still have the scars. I don't know how well they're gonna show up on camera. Oh, they are. Wow, look at that. Right here. Right here. Oh, I'm like going in the mirror version right here. You can see the scars still from the shower door. Hey Skier, do you have a good Hey Skier, do you have a good, and if you do, then how did you meet? I think he means girlfriend? Maybe. If he means girlfriend, we met at, well, we went to the same high school, and then I asked her to prom, and I kind of went from there. When did you first start programming? Like 6 years ago at this point. It was like 6th or 7th grade, like way back in middle school. Yeah. Why do you think people care about Q&As? I think people care about Q&As because they want to hear more about the creator. Like, they see a lot of the stuff that I produce, but they probably don't know that much information about me or like my life and things like that. So they, you know, they're interested. They want to know like what I'm like behind everything. Real question. How long did it take you to learn how to code, and what made you want to code mods for Minecraft? Like, I'm still learning to code. Like, as you get better and get more knowledge, you can do more things, but you're never really done expanding your horizons with code. Think of it as like a bubble, right? You have like your little bubble here, and like, this is what you can do, and like slowly over time you expand your bubble and you're capable of more, but you never know anything. So yeah, there's your, like, at first, like the first thing you're going to learn is like hello world, right? And that's kind of basic, and you can't do any like real powerful things with that. But like then eventually like you learn how to like assign variables, then you learn how to make your own classes and methods if you're talking about Java and things like that, right? So you kind of just expand your bubble and you do more things. Can you make a mod that adds more chat options? I'm pretty sure tabby chat's a thing that like does that. Why aren't you using Kotlin? Because I don't care. Java is good enough for me. Do you know Dio IRL? Yeah, I know Dio. Yeah, he's actually been to my house. So yeah, first time we met up was at a Subway when I was visiting a college right by him. Update Hyperion, make it a launcher to make it for 1.7 I'm paying it. Also, update the font. Okay, so Asbeth, right? You saw a question from him earlier. He's actually working on the final Hyperion update, which is just going to stabilize the entire thing and like make it work. It's going to be functional. It's going to work. There's not really going to be bugs. And then that's going to be it for Hyperion. We're going to cease development on that. And yeah, we're going to focus our resources elsewhere. And you'll see, we'll have announcements come out as we like have new stuff. but we just feel that it's like more right now. We feel that it's like better just to like continue making Forge mods than to try to like get into the client scene again. How old were you when you made your first mod? Technically, what? 12, 13, something like that. I don't know. Why am I bald? Yeah, this is a wig. Sorry. Favorite color? Red, blue, green. Oh, they're all the same to me. Why do you have all these monitors? Because it's nice to be able to have a lot of monitors and do stuff. Will you actually see this? Also, what PC sex and peripherals? Peripheral? I don't know how to say that word. Again, I'm dyslexic. So, yeah. So I have a 7820X that runs at 4 gigahertz, just like the boost clock for all the cores are just locked at the max boost. I have 64 gigs of 3000 megahertz RAM. I have an RTX 2080 Ti, a GTX 1080. Yeah, GTX 1080, both of those are Strix cards. I don't run them in SLI because I have too many monitors for SLI anyway. So it doesn't make sense to even try to do that. What else do I have? I have 2 970 Pro SSDs, then a 3 terabyte mechanical, and then an 850 Evo. All those from Samsung. What other stuff do I have in there? I have a bunch of like water-cooled stuff, a bunch of fans. Yeah, and then I have a Corsair K70, a Razer Black Widow Chroma, an Audio-Technica 2035 microphone, and then a UX2 mixer. What is the area of your forehead in light years squared? Probably somewhere in the magnitude of 10 to the minus. I'm gonna go 34. That's probably not small enough. Are you lazy? I don't really consider myself a lazy person, no. Do you like potato? Potatoes are pretty good, especially when you like make them into French fries. Then they get really good, or waffle fries. Do you play any other games beside Minecraft? I actually play a lot of Kerbal Space Program. I really enjoy that game. Played some golf with friends recently. That was fun, but like golf with friends doesn't have that many maps. How many monitors do you have for coding? Right, I have 5 at home, and I brought 3 of them to college with me. Why am I banned from your Discord server? No idea. I don't manage that. I have a team of people who do run the Discord. Is it creepy that I took this picture of you at VidCon 2019? I mean, just a little bit. Not particularly, though. Like, I put myself out in a public situation, so... Who is that? Is that... It looks like it's Hannah, XX Rose on the left, maybe. And that's definitely Target on the right. Do you prefer Java over C++/C? Yep, because you don't have to deal with as many, like, lower level stuff. It's just, like, easy. Like, everything is just nice. Have you ever laughed at the wrong moment? Like, probably. I don't know. I can't pull up time. Do you have any special talents? I can touch my tongue to my nose. There you go. That's pretty cool. I can also move my ears. Yeah. And my eyebrows. And give you a wink. There you go. Have you been satisfied? What was the first mod you ever created? The first mod I ever created was a mod that, like, you throw an egg, and when it, instead of, like, maybe making a chicken, it just, like, explodes in a huge explosion, like, nukes everything. Yeah. Any tips for people trying to get into coding? Is it a good idea to watch 1 hour YouTube videos until I understand, or should I be doing something else? That's basically what I did. I just, like, watched YouTube and, like, until I kind of got what was going on. When are you going to go do a video with Technoblade? Whenever Technoblade asks me. I'm kind of like a peasant to him, so... Yeah. What made you passionate about programming? It was just like, it opened so many doors. It became like this new world to like explore and like literally make like whatever I wanted. Like think about lucid dreaming, how you can like make whatever you want. Like that's like what programming is to me. Like I can literally just like make anything that I want. What's so special about Hyperion? We have twerking. I haven't seen another client that is twerking. I'm just saying. Kind of a genius. Talking about twerking, my merch is here. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you should go buy this merch. It's actually really fire. I love it. Just go pull that out of the laundry because I wore it yesterday. Do you like bowls? I mean, if we're talking like for soup, yeah, like I'd rather have a bowl than like a plate to eat my soup out of. The structure of DNA appears to be intelligently designed. What are the implications? The Fermi paradox is a lie. That's my answer. Go look it up. Fermi, F-E-R-M-I paradox. There's a lot of videos on that. Favorite keyboard switch type? I like cherry reds. Did you bring your mom's credit card to college? I don't think so. I brought my own, though. What is the square root of -1? It is I. I. Like a little I. Cursive I, though. Not non-cursive. How many hours of Hypixel do you estimate you've played? Played or, like, been online? Been online, it's, like, probably over a year at this point. Easily, because I used to auto-tip, like, for a lot. But actually played... Back in the day, I probably used to actually play maybe 20 hours a week. Something like that. So it could be in the thousands pretty easily. What is the next mod you're going to release? Come back tomorrow, Saturday, to find out. Opinions on Hightail? I'm excited. What is your favorite food? I think watermelon's pretty dope. It's a very good food. What projects in specific that you can speak of do you do for your clients? Can't talk about any of those, unfortunately. Unless the client, like, basically the way it works when someone commissions us or my company to do something is we make it, they pay us, we provide it to them, we don't say a single word to anyone. If they want to say that we made it, that's great. If they don't, that's also great. And if they give us permission to say that we made it, we'll say we made it. But unless we've been specifically granted permission, we don't talk about any client commissions. How did you meet Time Dio? I met him when his channel was like exploding from Bedwars. I was like, yo, you're cool. I want you for subs. And then we became friends. Do you have a name? It's a Mitchell. What do you use to code / create mods? I use IntelliJ and Forge Gradle, unfortunately. Forge Gradle sucks. 3 reasons why people should subscribe. I'm funny, I have good mods, and I want to control the world, and they should help me with that journey. How old am I? I'm 18 years old. Is it hard to learn Java? I want to make mini mods, but I don't have any experience with coding. So I didn't think coding was that hard. It kind of came to me naturally, but for some people it can be difficult, but it's just like math. Like some people like can just pick up and just like learn new math pretty easily and others can't. Coding is very similar to that. Has anyone ever asked you to code a Minecraft mod in real life? Actually, yeah, at VidCon I got some ideas. The cursed Minecraft mod came from some chatter that I had with people at VidCon. Which mods are you most proud of? As you can see by the twerking one, twerking shirt, probably like twerking or Thanos mod. Those are some pretty good contributions. And then as well as like my company overall, autocorrect is definitely up there. Frames plus 2. Although it doesn't work well in all systems, like systems that it does work well on, like it really works, and I'm like really proud of the performance that I was able to get out of it. What would the skier 5 years ago say to you right now? How do I get a girlfriend? What are you doing post-secondary? It means like education or like post on my second channel, which you just go subscribe to my second channel. I'm gonna start like not like a series, but like anytime I do like a coding thing for the main channel for like a video and I don't really explain the code or publish the code, I'm just gonna go through and like show everyone and like how I did certain things so that they can learn. And if you ask like post-secondary education, I am dual majoring in computer science and business. Do you smoke? No, I do not smoke. How did you come up with a skier? Actually, I think I did this in my 10K like Q&A or something. But basically, I ski, and that's it. If you had to date a boy, who would it be? Elon Musk. What kind of job would you want to have in the future? Probably something like management level. You know, management level like a computer science or tech firm. That'd be awesome. How much time did it take you to move your setup to college? It took many hours. The first thing that I did is I indexed everything that I wanted to bring. And then like I wrote it down in an Excel sheet. Then I started taking it apart and checking it off as it was packed. And then checking it off here and then reassembling it. But it was many hours. Can you play other games, please? Not on this channel now, but yeah, I don't really have that much time to play other games, unfortunately. Like right now, like class starts in an hour and a half and I've got to like hustle. So like, yeah. Favorite places to ski? Deer Valley, Snowbird, Alta, the canyons. Actually, it's not the canyons anymore. It's all Park City now. But Park City, haven't been to Tahoe. I really want to go to Tahoe. And Jackson Hole. Those 2 places are like the 2 big ones that I haven't been to, but like everything else is like epic. Steamboat's good. I have an uncle who works at Loveland, so we get really good skiing there too. But yeah, basically everything like Utah, Colorado, Wyoming, it's all very good. What is the max number of monitors you would want? I think like my limit would be 6. If I could get 6 of the same monitors and set them up in like a 3-3 thing, that'd be like really dope. Like right now, only 2 of my monitors like look the same, even though they're all different. So yeah. Did you get mad when I killed you in Skywars once? I don't know. I don't usually get mad over video games, so when I do, it's like just for entertainment. I'm not like genuinely mad. Have you ever coded anything other than Minecraft? Like, yeah, I've done like website stuff and all the dumb projects that I've had to do for computer science classes. Yay! How much time do you spend coding useless mods? A lot of time. Too much time, probably. Will you release auto boot, please? Please, it's my life ambition to have it. No, I can't. And also, they like throttled the command because of auto boot. But yeah, but if you want to learn how to code, you could probably make it yourself pretty easily. How was prom? Prom was fun. Then we had after prom, which was fun. And then after prom was also fun. So yeah, party never stops. How's my day? My day's pretty good so far. Woke up feeling pretty rested. Got like, I don't know, maybe 9 hours of sleep. What was the first project you ever coded completely by yourself? I don't know. Like, a lot of my projects today don't code completely by myself because I just like Google it or like I go steal code from like someone else who I know did something similar and I just like see how they did and like take then adapt their code. If it's open source and licensed, that I can do that. How much time every day do you do this? I don't know. Like YouTube probably takes like an hour or two out of my day on average, but it's probably been a lot more than that in the last week because this will be like my third video of the week. Make more mod, please. See, I can only make a certain amount of mods and like do YouTube and everything, so that's why I hired an army of child laborers. Just kidding, they're all paid for the most part. Can you join SMP Live? I don't think I have a big enough channel or get enough viewers because none of you guys like to watch my live streams because I'm not that funny. How tall am I? I am 5'10", 5'11". I think I was 5'10", like 3/4 last time they measured me, but like by this point I'm probably 5'11". Okay, so all the questions in the community tab are repeats, so I'm gonna call it here. My raw runtime on this is 32 minutes. Gonna edit it down a little bit. Might take me like hours to edit this. I hope it doesn't. But yeah, so thank you for watching my Q&A. If you have more questions, there'll be another Q&A probably soonish, maybe in 3-5 months, something like that. I don't know, maybe if I hit 150,000, I'll do another one. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you tomorrow.